Most people believe that after 70, your muscles just disappear, and there's nothing you can do about it. But what if I told you that's not true at all? In fact, recent studies show that seniors can build muscle just like people in their 30s. Sometimes even faster. Surprised? Let's dive into the science and see how it's possible. For years, we were told muscle loss is just a natural, unavoidable part of aging. Doctors even have a name for it, sarcopenia. It's the slow decline of muscle mass that starts in our 40s. By the time we hit 70, most people can lose up to 30% of their strength. But here is the part that no one talks about. Your muscles never lose their ability to grow. They just need the right signal to get started. It's not about being old, it's about being inactive. Think about it like this. For a long time, the prevailing wisdom was, take it easy in your later years. But this advice actually accelerates muscle loss. The less you do, the less your body thinks it needs muscle, so it lets it go. A groundbreaking study from the University of Birmingham in the UK completely turned this idea on its head. Researchers took a group of people in their 70s who were new to exercise and had them start resistance training. The results were astonishing. They built the same amount of new muscle as active younger adults. The takeaway is clear: the ability to build muscle doesn't vanish with age. It just goes dormant, waiting for you to wake it up. So, how does this actually work? Your muscles are like a series of light switches. If you never flip them on, the room stays dark. But the moment you give them a challenge like lifting a light weight, pulling a resistance band, or even just lifting your own body weight, those switches flip on. Your body sends a signal to your muscles saying, hey, we need to be stronger to handle this. In response, your muscles start a process of repair and rebuilding, making themselves bigger and stronger. It's never about age, it's all about activation. The science behind this is called protein synthesis. It's the process that builds new muscle tissue, and studies show that even at 75 or 80 years old, this process works just as effectively as it does in a 25-year-old, as long as you provide the key ingredients, a challenge from exercise, and enough protein to fuel the rebuilding process. And that brings us to the secret combo, the magic recipe for rebuilding strength at any age: movement and protein. It's that simple. Let's break it down. For movement, you don't need to become a bodybuilder. The goal is to aim for 2 to 3 strength-focused sessions per week. This could be as simple as doing chair squats, where you stand up and sit down from a sturdy chair without using your hands. Or wall push-ups, where you stand facing a wall and press your body away. Even using light resistance bands while seated can make a huge difference. The second part of the recipe is protein. As we get older, our bodies actually need more protein to trigger muscle growth compared to when we were younger. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition recommends that older adults aim for about 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. For most people, a good starting point is to get around 25 to 30 grams of protein at each meal. What does that look like? It could be a chicken breast, a piece of fish, a couple of eggs with some Greek yogurt, or a simple protein shake if you find it hard to get enough from food alone. When you combine this consistent protein intake with simple, regular movements, you give your body the exact tools it needs to defy expectations and build back your strength. If you're still skeptical, let me share one of the most famous and inspiring studies on this topic. It was published in the New England Journal of Medicine back in 1994. Researchers went into a nursing home and worked with a group of frail men and women with an average age of 90 years old. Many of them used walkers and had difficulty with basic daily activities. They were put on a simple, supervised strength training program for just 8 weeks. The results were nothing short of miraculous. After only 2 months, their leg strength increased by an average of 174%. Their thigh muscle mass grew by 9%. Some participants were able to trade in their walkers for canes, and a few even started walking independently again. Let that sink in. These were 90-year-olds in a nursing home, not athletes. Just 8 weeks of gentle, consistent effort completely transformed their mobility and their quality of life. This study proves that no matter your age or current fitness level, it is never ever too late to make a change. So if the science is this clear, why doesn't everyone know this? Why is the myth of it's too late so persistent? It is largely because most of the fitness and health advice we see is designed for and marketed to young athletes. It's all about six-pack ABS and intense workouts, which can feel completely irrelevant and intimidating for someone in their 70s or 80s. The conversation around healthy aging has been dominated by managing decline, not fostering growth. But the truth is, maintaining and building muscle is the real fountain of youth. Strong muscles do so much more than just help you lift things. They are metabolically active, meaning they help you balance your blood sugar and reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. They protect your bones and joints, making you less likely to fall and get injured. And recent research has even linked stronger muscles with a lower risk of dementia, heart disease, and premature death. Your muscles are a critical organ system for longevity and vitality. Feeling motivated to start? The best part is, you don't need a gym membership or heavy, complicated equipment. You can start right now, wherever you are. Let's go over a few simple starter moves. First, the chair squat. Find a sturdy chair without wheels. Stand in front of it, cross your arms over your chest, and slowly lower yourself down until you're sitting. Then, without using your hands to push off, stand back up. Try to do this 10 times. That's one set. Second, wall push-ups. Stand about arm's length from a clear wall. Place your hands flat on the wall, a little wider than your shoulders. Slowly bend your elbows and lean your body toward the wall, then press back to the starting position. Aim for 2 sets of 10, and third, just marching in place. Lift your knees high for 1 minute. That's it. These simple movements activate your largest muscle groups and send that powerful signal to start rebuilding. This is how it begins. So, let's circle back to our original question. Can seniors build muscle after 70? The answer is an enthusiastic, science-backed, absolute yes. And not just a little bit. Your body is an incredible machine that is always ready to adapt and respond when you challenge it. It's never too late to get stronger, to feel steadier on your feet, and to feel more vibrant and alive. Your age doesn't define your strength, your choices, and your actions do. You have the power to write a new chapter for your health, starting today. If this information surprised you or gave you a new sense of hope, please hit that like button. And more importantly, share this video with a friend or a family member who might think it's too late for them. Because the truth is, your best and strongest years can still be ahead of you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to age strong and live well.